Hi everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I'm from Ohio, and I'm here to bring you a easy card today that I thought would be nice, especially if you're trying to think of ideas for a Christmas card that you're going to make a lot of, but you just feel like you don't have the time. This is a great card for that. So I just want to remind you that Stampin' Up! And on November 7th, we'll be bringing out some online exclusives that you'll be able to just go online and be able to see and order from there. Also, we have, it's coming to an end, as our best promotion that they've ever had for the starter kit. And you can do one of two ways. You can do the starter kit as it's usually $99 for $125 for a product. You can take 35% off the $99. It makes it $64 something. And you could join that way. Or you could keep and pay $99 and add 35% more onto the product. So instead of $125, you get $167 worth of stuff. So, you know, you could do it either way. You get to pick what option you would like. There's no time limit that you have to stay with Stampin' Up! With that. You know, if you want to become a hobbyist and you just stay so you can get your discount, that's great. If you would like to try to make a business of it, that's great. You know, it's whatever you want to do and how much time you want to put into it. So if it's something that you've always thought about trying, you might want to try it now as opposed to later, because the I turned that light out because it was shining in my face and had a green spot. Didn't like it. But anyway, it's something that you can try if it's something that you've kind of thought about but you never have done. And if you would like to do that, you know, you can send me an email at ritaholmes0611@gmail.com. You can give me a comment and I'll get back to you, or do Facebook Messenger, whatever. I'm Rita Weigel Holmes in Facebook. I also, too, have a Facebook page for my business, which is Stamp Crazy by Rita Holmes, which is named the same thing as my YouTube channel. And I also have a Facebook group where I do videos on Tuesdays, and it's the same video that you see right now that I did this past Tuesday. But I also do a PDF and put that in the files of the measurements and how to do the card. So if you would like to join my Facebook group, just go over to the group. It's called Stamp Crazy VIP. I had to think of that a minute. And Stamp Crazy VIP, and all of these will be under the description of this video, where you can click on it and join. So I just wanted to tell you all that and make sure you knew all the information. So now I'm going to turn my camera down and we're going to make a card, okay? So here we go. I do want to, before I do that though, let me bring my video up on here so I can make sure that I do get you in the right place. As far as, here we go, now we're going down. And now you're looking at the ceiling because I forgot to turn the camera. And there we go. Okay. So here's my PDF I was talking about. And then that's what you get to see on, move my stuff out of the way. That's what you get to see, what you print out off of my Facebook page. Here is my online store, ritaholmes.stampinup.net. That's my October hostess code. So if you want to place an order of anything that we use or anything that you need, I would be happy that you do that on my online store. So let's move this. Here's the card we're going to do. Very quick and easy. Changing papers around here. It's very quick and easy. I use the Joy of Christmas paper right here and the basic border dies. And then this Merry Christmas is out of the Very Cute stamp set. And then I have a couple iridescent pearls on here. So that's my card. Very quick and very easy. It's not going to take long for us to do this. I will tell you the measurements as I go along. So let's get started, okay? Okay, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to bring in this tiny, the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I'm going to take a piece of cardstock that is 5, it's basic white, 5 by 3 inches. Okay, and I'm going to lay that right here on my platform. And then I'm going to take the basic border dies, which are these dies right here. I don't know if you can see them. I'll lay on top of there. That needs to be out of the way. And I'm going to use this die right here. And what I did with these dies, just to have a visual of how these cut, I cut them out of cardstock. So we have our kind of circular one there, kind of rounded as that. Then this is the one we're doing here that I just showed you. Here's the one, I call it Rick Rack down here. It's what it reminds me of. This one right here is this one. Then we have this one, which is right here. This one, I turn it like this because it looks like clouds to me, is right here. And then we have this one, which is right here. So that, I did that as a visual to see what each one cuts. Just made it easier for me, and I keep it in the back, my little pocket back here, so that I have it to use. And then here's the stamp set with the Merry Christmas in it. It's the little bear, has a bear punch that punches this bear out. But I'm using that Merry Christmas right there. So, let's get started. I'm going to take my die, and I'm not going to measure, but I want it a little below the halfway mark. And I'm going to lay it on there. Then I'm going to take and lay my top plate on there and hold it. And just push that through. Hear that little bird squeaking in there? Didn't do as bad as it did the other day squeaking. So let's take that apart. I'll just lift this up and I'll peel each one of these off. And there's my 2 pieces. So that's how easy that is to do. Now I do want my piece to be a certain size when I get done with for the height, so I can do my borders with it. Because what I have here is here's my strip that goes under here. It's a 1 1/4 by 5 inches. This was 3 by 5. This one is, I thought I kept the paper that said that, but I'll go to this paper because I had a cheat sheet. The shaded spruce is 5 1/8 by 3 3/4, and then this is 5 1/4 by 4. So they barely. I'll just show a little bit. 1/8 of an inch is the borders on this, and that's how that's going to show. Okay. And then of course we have our card base, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Scored at 4 1/4, and then we're just going to fold it, and we are going to burnish that. Okay, now I'm going to bring in a piece of grid paper, because you know my I want this right here, because it's going to go, I'm going to turn it over to the back side, and I'm going to line this up at the bottom. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to move my camera down. It's going to be easier for me to be showing you down here so I can reach it. I'm going to line that up with the bottom, and it's upside down. This is the back side. I'm going to take the other one and do the same thing, and I'm going to line it up at 3 5/8. or thereabouts. It's going to be like that. Okay? And so I just try to get that as straight as I can. And that is how big I want my card. Now, once you get one made, you can just set the other ones on top of that and use it as a guide. And what I'm going to do, so I might have to straighten those up, but I'm just going to put my glue right here down next to the die cut images, because that's where I want my paper to really adhere to. You don't want to go too far down because you will because you don't want to have glue all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to line it up on this side, I'm going to hold my finger on it, and I'll bring it over to this side and line it up. And I'm going to press where that glue was so I can seal that. And it didn't seal to the bottom, did it? Had that happen one other time. Drove me crazy. So let me put this back down. Didn't have my finger right there. There we go. So there's our card. So what I'm going to do is put this up. And I'm going to take my real red, is what I used for my ink. And I'm going to take my Merry Christmas, and I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. I'm going to put it here at the lower part of the bottom. You could put it at the top or wherever you want. I just chose the bottom for no reason, just that I did it. So now all we have to do is adhere these together. And after I adhere these together, then I will put dimensionals on the back of my red and add it to my card to give it some dimension, since I didn't add a lot to the anything with a lot of dimension to the front of my card. So I'm just going to lay that down, make sure it's glued, and then I'll glue it to the next section. So this is a fast way. I mean, you could make your Christmas cards a lot. You could get a lot out this way. Or you could use different kinds of papers and make different kinds of cards. You could do birthday cards. You could do just thinking of you or whatever. But you could do fall cards. You could do Halloween cards. You could do it for any occasion. So there's the card front basically done. So let's bring that in, and we're going to bring in some dimensionals. We're just going to add, I add 6 all the time. I do the 4 corners. And then I do 2 more right through the middle. So make sure they're all on there good. Peel off my paper. Such a simple card. Simple, simple, simple. So I'm going to put that on my card front. I always look and see which way I like my card front. Isn't that silly? Put this over just a hair more. That's why I didn't press it down when I went to put it on here. There we go. There we go. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple pearls. And these are just some that I had. So I'm using them up first. I'm just going to take and put 2 pearls right in under the end of the Christmas right there. And call it a day. there's my Christmas card. Nice and simple. Very simple, but kind of elegant. And the paper I used, like I told you, was the Joy of Christmas. And it's not, I'm going to be honest, it's not one of my favorite papers because it's busy and I'm not. And here it is, because here you could get some poinsettias and pine cones. And that's the back side of that. And then there's just berries. And this is the one I used, was this one right here. And there you have that. And the back side is music notes. Here's just green leaves. And the back side is red. And I think, and then the other two is, there's a green plaid. And then there is a red plaid. And that is the papers that come in this kit. But it makes great, I love this. I think that's really pretty and elegant. So that is my card today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember that we have that good starter promotion going on. If you would like to join, just let me know. I would love to have you on my team. And know that there's going to be some new online exclusives coming out November 7th. And those will be shown online. So just want you to remember that. You guys have a great day. And we will see you later. Bye.